Right, so here we are in, where we are? Envigado?
Envigado, yes. This is Santa Gertrudis Church.
Envigado, which is in Medellin, but not. It's next to, it's a different city, right? What is this church called again? What's it called?
Santa Gertrudis.
Santa Gertrudis. Okay, this is my friend and guide here, okay? Don't have any funny ideas. She speaks great English and she's a wonderful, very nice person helping me to understand the city here and what it's all about. And Envigado is where Pablo Escobar was born.
Yes.
Okay.
Where Pablo Escobar born.
And he wasn't born in Sector 13, right? No. He just morphed from there. Anyways, we have a look at the church? I guess we can, right? Go in with the camera. Don't see why not. So this park is called what? Premier?
This is like the first part
Oh, the
of
first,
Envigado.
the
Yes.
first park of Envigado. And it doesn't look like a park to me, dear, because it's full of buildings. Parks are normally green.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? Parks are normally green and full of trees and so on. So this is a slightly different version of a park. So I probably can't be too loud here.
This church have 250 years.
Oh wow, 250 years old. Very lovely, look at this. Very nice. Very nice. People are praying, so I have to be quiet. Alright. Alright. Let's get this over here. Okay. Alrighty. Beautiful church, I have to say. Very cool. Anyway, I'm not a believer, but I do like churches and what they represent and the people. Okay, very nice, beautiful. Of course, I'm used to seeing these churches because we have a lot of them in Europe.
Yes.
Right? You know what I mean? Tons of them in Europe, of course.
And this for things that you see is the person that found the
What this
little town of Envigado.
what, the fountain?
Yes, yes.
Didn't get much of a. He didn't get much of a sculpture, did he? What? So the fountain is it?
Yes.
So where's the person's face and name? Oh, here. Fuente ornamental. Okay. All right.
It's only for the it's cute here, but you can drink, you can swim.
Are you allowed to go in there? It says agua no apta para el consumo, not good for consumption. You'll get sick, obviously, because the birds are crapping in it and whatnot. Oh, this is very nice and peaceful. Yeah, so this is part of Medellin or not. My friend, he explained it to me. There's all different cities within the same kind of area, right?
The creators of Envigado, the people from Spain.
Okay, so
found here.
You look in the front.
Yes.
So these are those Spanish people who've started this neighborhood, Envigado. Here they are. All right. So what are they called again? Fernando González Ochoa. Okay, that's very Spanish indeed. Marcelano Vélez Parenche, Manuel Angel, and Deborah Arango Perez. Okay, makes sense. All sounds very Spanish to me. Okay.
And for all, this is the best restaurant on Envigado.
This is the best restaurant here?
Oh, for me.
Oh, well, let's go and eat there then. What's it called? Because I'm hungry. Haven't eaten yet today. I always don't eat breakfast, just lunch and dinner. And what's it called? It's called Bartolos.
Bartolos.
Asados Bartolos. That's grilled meat, right? Looks very, very charming and cool and down to earth, which I like very much. I don't like snooty restaurants. Snooty I don't like. Local is the best. This looks very, very local indeed. But you see by the chairs, local, older generation eating here, which is also a very good sign because I don't see any tourists here, just locals. And let's have a look at the menu here. Okay, We've got lots of churrasco special and lots of meat, soup, green soup, and so on. So, looks yummy, great. And you can see it's very, very standard, a nice place, and inside is very busy. Wow, it's big. Look at that. Great, and we got some, what are these sausages here? What are these? Big sausages.
And this is morcilla.
Morcilla.
Yes.
We try that?
This is going with the intestine of the pork.
Intestine?
Yes.
Okay, that's alright. I don't mind eating that. I eat everything animal. Okay, let's go and find a table and sit down. And have something great to eat. I'm looking forward to some meat here. It's going to be wonderful. This restaurant looks fantastic, I can tell. Look at it. Lovely, lovely place. Okay, what have we got over here? And that's just the back area. Okay, well, it's big, busy, but it's down to earth. And it's very, very cool. Okay, well, we'll sit down here. Let's take a peek in the kitchen for a second. Hang on. That's nice. I like to see the kitchen open, because that means they have nothing to hide. And you can see them cooking away. Very good, very good. That's very good indeed. Okay, we've got the sausages hanging up on the wall over there. We'll be having some of them. Got some sweet potato fries as well. So cool. Let's get started. But they haven't cleaned the table yet, dear. They have not cleaned our table.
Oh yes, I wait.
Alrighty.
Put it way on the clean a little.
Okay, let's wait for the table to be cleaned. Okay, well the table hasn't been cleaned yet, but whatever, we'll wait. See you in the next part. So we are in Bartolo's Restaurante. My friend here recommended. She said it's the best in, I think that's
The best on Envigado.
Envigado, the best in Envigado city. Which is not part of Medellin, right? But it kind of is, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, it's a very cool place and they make great media. So what are we having? What do you want?
No, fish soup.
You got the fish soup, I got the vegetables.
Yes.
And what else did we get?
This is like a cream. Like a
Cream soup. And then next comes the steak or what?
the steak is punta de anca.
Punta de Anca.
Yes, it's called.
What? Cow. Well, yeah. That's beef. Yes, beef. Beef is great. Beef is one of the healthiest meats you can eat. Probably the healthiest, actually. Full of nutrients and wonderful, wonderful taste. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to this one. Lovely. See you in a bit when the steak comes. Alrighty. Alright, what we got here? So, my friend here and I are having the steak. So, what's this called again? This steak? It's called
Punta de anca.
Punta
Punta de anca.
de Anca. Punta de Anca, it is called. Okay. That is basically a beef
And
steak.
you're waiting for morcilla.
Morcilla. So you ordered the morcilla sausage? Yes? Okay, good. So we're getting these lovely steaks, about 200 grams, with chimichurri sauce and spicy sauce here. I'm not going to bother too much with the salad, as you know. I don't eat salad much or vegetables either. So this is a great lunch. How much does it cost to get it? 24,000 pesos, Colombian. 24,000 pesos, I remember, right? Or about 30? 30,000 pesos or something like that? 30,000 pesos, which equates to about $7.50 US. So that's a fantastic price. It's far, far more affordable here than it is in Cartagena or Santa Marta. I guess that's because those places are on the beach and they're touristy. But this is obviously that Medellin is touristy too, but not quite as much as those places. But mostly it's local here, as you can see. Local, local, local. Yep, and it's cool. So let's dive into this one, as we will right now. Is it good? Perfect? Great, I can't wait to try it. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, now I have another dish here with my friend. And it is what I thought a sausage of meat, but it turns out it is what? A sausage
With rice. It's morcilla.
morcilla, and that means it's rice with blood.
with blood.
So it's a blood sausage with rice, and I don't eat rice, unfortunately, so I'm a bit tingled with that one. But I got a chorizo here instead. Right, so I'll eat this one very, very... Actually, tastes good. It's spicy too. But this... Well... Okay, you didn't say. Try? I'm full. But try it anyway. Cut off a little piece and try it. Let me know what you think. Okay. That reminds me of something.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. Okay, let me try this thing then. Okay, oh my god, I'm not sure about this. Looks like a big black thing, doesn't it now?
A BBC.
A big black thing. Scary. I don't do that, right? I don't do that. Anyway, well, for me, you say it's nice. I'm like, It tastes like a crispy biscuit kind of. I mean, it's you can see the rice in there, and I don't know, it's crispy, like a crispy snack. So anyway, whatever, you can take that one home, my dear. You can take that home, okay? Not for me so much. Anyhow, I'm gonna stick with this one, the little brown one. Much better, that one.
I enjoyed their sausages.
All right, lunch is done. What we got here? We got casino. Oh my goodness me, with slot machines no less. Look at that. The casino's illegal here, I guess, huh?
It's legal here.
I saw little casinos everywhere. That's
All day, 24 hours.
all day, 24 hours long. They play in the casinos and lose all their money, right?
Maybe only loss.
Exactly. That's how they make money here in the casinos, but they win all the money. So now we're walking through, and what's it called again?
To the
Well, in the city. What's the city called? Abigado. My memory absolutely sucks because I'm an old motherfucker. I'm an old geezer, and I forget all the names in the world. And we're going to, my friend here is going to show me some more buildings in this area. It's a very picturesque town. Up there we've got mountains, right? What's that? Up there with the mountain?
called Sabaneta.
Sabaneta, aha. Oh, something else I won't remember in 2 minutes. So, and then we're going to look at some more buildings and shops, just cruise around, and I want to find a coffee shop too, okay? I'd love to have a nice Colombian coffee again. I hope my camera doesn't get nicked here because I'm close to the streets. So, but it's a very safe area, I am told. Okay, you want to get in the camera, do you?
Yes, I want.
Where are you from, brother? You from Colombia?
Yes, I'm from Colombia.
Good, I'm a YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber?
Yes, making videos about Colombia.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? From London, UK.
London,
London,
UK.
that's right.
Okay, what's your YouTube channel?
Rob Haumont, Hourmont.
Can you anotarlo, por favor?
Yes, quick, make notes. Quickly. Okay.
Quickly.
My friend.
How is your...
Hour, you know how to spell out the hour in English?
Yes, I know.
H-O-U-R, hour, M-O-N-T.
H-A-H.
H-O...
Oh.
Okay, well, it's write it down, my friend. I can't say it forever. Okay, what's your name?
Kenneth.
Kenneth. You're from Medellin?
Yes.
And you are? Julieta and Kenneth. Your brother and sister?
Oh, ya, tomale foto.
Take a photo, yeah.
No, you can go.
You got it now? Okay, just take a... Memorize it and then we're good, guys, so we can... Okay, so this video will be out tonight, so have a look. Okay?
Tonight?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, so good luck with your school.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you guys. Okay, now we have to wait again anyway, because the light is red. So anyway, what else have we got here? A car park. In the park. A car park in the park.
Okay.
Anyway, this is a park supposedly. But why is it called a park? Okay, because of this bit of greenery here, right?
No. It's called the park because this is like the center of Monaco.
I see. So it's the center.
Just the center. Maybe it's called the park.
Right. It's not really a park, but it's a bit of we would call this a square with some trees. But not really a park, but anyhow, that's okay. It's a very nice place. So it'll be interesting to see these some more places we go along, but we can't get across the bloody street. Anyway, we had the kids. The kids there were nice and happy to run into me because they obviously they love YouTube, and they'll be watching the video later, right? With them in it. And hopefully,
the guy is so excited.
yeah. And hopefully we'll get thousands and thousands of views, guys. So don't forget to watch it and share it and subscribe to my channel, okay?
Yes. He's asking me like.
Exactly. That's so funny. So where are we gonna? Do you know of a good coffee shop, or do we just stop at a random one? And anything? Yeah, but that's not good. I want to sit inside somewhere nice. So I think it's gonna rain soon. Anyway, right? Yeah. Look, the weather is coming. It's windy and it's grey. It's cool. Oh, look at this beautiful building here. What is this? This the mayor's building?
It's something like this. It's super close to the mayor office.
Okay, so let's have a look. Something close to the mayor's office, whatever that means. Something municipal, it's like the municipal office, the city office. That's wonderful, beautiful. Right, the council, so it's the municipal council. Okay, nice building. Have a quick look, why not? See if there's anything to see. Do you know where the stone house is right around here? No? No?
Yes, maybe this is a super beautiful house in the park.
I'm going to check out the stone house after this. So here we are in the council office or something like that. Very nice. Oh, it's like the local town administration office, isn't it? Right? It's like the local town administration office.
Yes.
Nice artwork there on the wall. Okay. Well, we've seen enough. It's an office.
So, this is a more emblematical artist of the Vigado. It's Deborah Arango, and this is a paint that she gives for this place.
And the name of the artist is what?
Deborah Arango.
Deborah Arango.
Yes.
And she's famous.
Yes.
What's famous?
This girl.
Still alive? Still alive?
Yes.
Oh, cool. That's nice. Very cool. Nice to see. It's very beautiful. So she donated that to the building here. Right.
Amazing.
It is very lovely. Look at this. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Indeed. Come back to me, camera.
And this is like the bank or the place where the municipality government give money only for women.
Oh, interesting. So this is a bank that only provides loans for women?
Yes.
Loans, okay. Why is that? Just to support the women?
No, it's like a bank that give you money and you need back the money, of course. Okay.
Yeah. But why only women?
Only women because here
Right.
it's not super common that a lot of women have a good jobs or
Okay.
have something like this for leave. So
So the women are a little bit underprivileged,
yes.
and so it's harder for them to get.
No, but this is not a privilege. It's just because the women don't have the same opportunities as the men
I see.
on Colombia. I don't know.
So it's basically the women are well, they are under privileged. I mean, men are just get better jobs, right?
Yes.
So it's a bit of like old school type situation, which isn't that way in the why.
So where
In
do
the
you
West,
want the
so much.
coffee? Here or on the park of Deborah Arango, the artist?
Okay, let's go there.
Okay.
The park of the artist. How far is that?
Okay, perfect. It's close to here. Maybe
All right, well,
5 minutes walking.
let's mosey on over there and look for a nice coffee shop there. We can hopefully.
This looks like a museum, but this is the mayor.
Oh, the mayor's office. Okay, all right
But
then.
you can take videos inside.
Right, we'll go to the next park and find a coffee shop because it's going to piss down with rain very soon.
But with nature.
Okay, cool stuff. Great. Okay, so here we are at the Tecnológico de Artes Art School, which was donated by the famous Colombian artist Deborah Arango is her name. That is very, very amazing of her because it's a huge complex, huge building, and very beautiful too. And the graffiti is very nice as well. Look at that. Very, very cool. So this is the building. As you can see, rather large. So a lot of people into art here. Do many people study art in Colombia?
Yes, it's not something that give you a lot of money, but it's something that you can survive. But
Something where you can survive, but you
a
can't.
lot of artists in Colombia.
A lot of artists in Colombia. Do they make a lot of money? Because this lady obviously has made a fortune.
Yes, she can pay for a university.
Oh, she's paid for a university. That's quite very generous, very kind, and quite amazing indeed. And the building over there is a event center, you said, right?
Yeah.
Event center, music and art.
Theater. I don't know, a lot of presentations here.
Music, theater,
And
art
it's
shows.
a little bibliothèque too.
It's a little what?
Bibliothèque? Would you have a lot of books?
Oh, what's it called again? Yeah, I forget the word in English now. Not bibliothèque.
I don't read a lot.
It's a library. It's a library. The library is the word we were looking for, my friends. So anyway, look, here we are. As you can see, the clouds are grey and getting greyer, but we have some sunlight too over here. So it looks like it's going to rain, at least it's threatening to rain, but we don't care because we mosey on. We mosey on and look for the next place for coffee. I need coffee, because I'm a little bit tired today because I had half a bottle, small bottle, 300 milliliters of Medellin rum.
Yes.
And that gave me a bit of a headache today. I had it with water and ice, but then I managed to finish the whole thing. But hey ho, what? Who cares? I'm in Colombia, so you've got to drink some Medellin rum, right? Oh my God! Everybody drinks beer here all day long. Beer's like water, isn't it?
I told you 30 minutes for rain.
What?
I told
30 minutes
you
for rain?
30 minutes and it start to rain. And
Okay.
it's 25 and it starts.
It's drizzling at the moment. Drizzling a little bit. Now, where are we going to find the coffee? Where? Do they have fancy coffee shops here? Cartagena has a lot of fancy coffee shops. They're fucking expensive. Where are we going? Are we going here?
This is like a corner of the office for the students or for the people that
Oh.
live here.
So this is a little coffee shop with a terrace. And the students come here, so it's down to earth. I like that. I like down to earth places. I don't like hung up, stuck up places at all. I just got bit by a freaking horsefly, by the way. Burning like hell. All right, so Envigado. Envigado. I think I gotta get it. Can I get? I'd like to get one of these keychains, please. Envigado, so I can remember the name.
Yeah.
So look, this is a beautiful coffee shop.
This is for your keys.
I know. I don't have any keys. But I'll get it anyway. So the name is what's it called? The name of the rest of the coffee?
¿Cómo se llama? Cambiemos.
Restrepia. Restrepia. Hello.
Hello.
From me, Rob.
Hola.
You'll be on YouTube today. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have a poquito de español. It's terrible, Pascal. So,
Sí, excelente.
yes, so we'll put you on in it's called Bistro Cafe Restrepia. And it's by the art museum, or the art college. And so what are we going to have for coffee? What do you want?
Yes, cold coffee.
I want a hot coffee, please.
What kind of coffee?
Do I have a
Black with
do I have a
milk.
double espresso? Double. Double espresso, please, por favor. Gracias. Okay, the goal there'll be pastries here too. Can't eat that because it's full of sugar. But it looks yummy, doesn't it? And they got lovely Colombian coffee as well. There we go. I highly recommend you come here. It's a very comfortable place. Do you think we will sit inside or outside?
Outside because here it's a little hot.
It's very hot. Can I have a glass of water?
Y por favor, dame una botella.
It's very hot in there, so we'll sit out here as long as it doesn't rain. Very nice. Alrighty. Let's see how the coffee is. Alright, here we are. Sitting in the coffee shop in the rain in Cartagena. Let's say Medellin. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm
Envigado.
Envigado. Oh yeah, not Medellin, Envigado. I keep forgetting. Envigado is a different city within the city of Medellin. apparently or not, I don't know. Remember to look in the camera, not at the screen. Okay? Look in the camera, not the screen, otherwise you're not looking at people. Okay? It's very difficult because you very much think that you want to look at yourself, but you shouldn't. Look at that, get green light there. So anyway, that's just a lesson in how to make videos. You've got to look at the green light and not the screen, otherwise you're looking away. Anyway, we decided to have a little bit of an interview here because my good friend Johanna here is you're from Medellín, right? Okay, and so as it's raining, we're starting for a bit, so I wanted to ask a few questions. Tell me. What should we talk about? Well, so Pablo Escobar is born here. He's the most famous person of the whole of Colombia, I would say, right?
Maybe not.
Well, who is more famous than Pablo?
Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
I've never heard of him.
He writes books.
Well, he's an author, but I've never heard of him. But everybody knows Pablo Escobar, so that debate is settled here.
The people love more the bad things.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Pablo Escobar is famous for being a naughty boy and a drug lord and whatever else he was. Anyhow, he did manage to somehow put Colombia on the map. Initially not for positive things, but it is now kind of like brought in a lot of tourism, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, he's probably one of the biggest tourist draws here. Everybody goes to the Pablo Escobar Museum, everybody goes to Sector 13, because that's where it was all, the main part of it was run from, and then the cleanup happened, as you said to me earlier. What was that called again, the cleanup operation? Orion? When they cleaned up the whole Sector 13 area, stopped the drug trade?
Okay, this happened like 15 years before.
15?
Yeah, 15.
Right.
And it's because Commune 13 had this problem with the dissidents that is called OC, that is Autodefensa Unidas de Colombia, and they have a lot of people on this commune. And one day the president,
What? When did the president, what's his name? Uribe, okay.
So this president gave the order for put out all these bad people that is living on this place, but a lot of people that don't have nothing to do with the conflict is dying.
Why did that happen? You said like something like 6,000 people disappeared, right?
6,000 people disappeared.
So, but they weren't involved with
And
it.
right now, okay, the people is just killed.
Right.
And on this moment, it's on a place that it's called the Escombrera.
Escombrera.
On the common 13.
Okay.
The people is inside on the ear.
Okay.
Right now, this year, the police is doing investigations to put out all these bodies.
Oh, so you're saying that those missing people were buried within that area,
Yes.
and they now they have found it and they're gonna take them out.
And these days found like 100 bodies, 100 bones. I don't know how much.
Skeletons, yeah, the remains. Okay, that's pretty brutal. So these people who went missing, they weren't involved in the drug trade themselves. They were just victims. Why? Because of the shooting? Because of the... Why? Were they kidnapped by the gangs? Who were they shot by? The gangs or the
Only
police?
is because the suspect.
Suspect?
Yes.
A suspect.
Because if you're a bad person, but I'm not a bad person, but if I'm talking with you, I'm a bad person now. And if you are on the list for kill, me too.
Okay. And on whose list? Was that on the gangs list? Right, so the gangs basically, they shut people down in case they would talk and whatever, because they...
But the problem is that the president Uribe, sorry, it's not only with the army of Colombia doing this job. He is the boss of, for say sometime, another difference from Colombia, and put another bad people to combine the bad people that is living on the common 13. So for this is the real problem.
So
they don't have clear what is the people that they real need killed. So they kill whatever.
So the president put in a team who was also basically gangs,
Yes.
and they were killing each other.
Yes.
So they were basically fighting each other, and then all kinds of people got killed for
On
no
this
reason.
moment, this president is the more big gangster that have Colombia.
So at the time, the president then was worse than the other gangsters.
Yes.
So he's also very corrupt and involved with the whole thing. Okay.
Because this is a problem that have a lot of history.
So what's the name of the president back then? Who was this?
The president that gave the order,
Yes.
Álvaro Uribe.
Alvaro Uribe.
Yeah.
And he was a bad guy.
Yes, but a lot of people of Colombia love this ex-president.
I wonder, why do they love him so much, do you think?
Because on a moment, on the history of Colombia, you can travel to one place to another. For example,
Okay.
where I live, I can visit Envigado.
Okay.
Okay? For example, but this happened more with the towns.
Okay.
So when he's the president, this stopped. And now the people can travel, visit.
So he wouldn't let people
visit the
travel from town to
families.
town?
Yes.
Oh, right.
And
Weird.
this is the fierce thing for the people love this person, because on the presidency, the people can travel from wherever.
So he basically freed up the areas that were blocked so the people could travel, but he was also doing bad things behind the scenes.
Yes, because he combined a lot something that here is called guerrilla.
Yeah.
That it's more like on the woods,
Yeah.
the jungle, something like this. But it's a problem that never disappeared, because they have like it's trying to have a peace contract,
Peace contracts, okay.
but never worked.
Never worked. But
Because the war is a super good business.
Yeah. But now everything is peaceful, right? More or less.
No,
No.
it's not peaceful. It's only that the war now don't have a lot. So it's a war, but on silence.
Okay, so they're still having fights, the gangs, or what?
Yes, but how I tell you, it's a war that the people don't know that it's happening.
So it's more underground.
Yes,
Is that right?
this is the
So
war.
underground. It's still happening. People are still getting killed.
Yes, of course.
How many get
every
killed?
day people is dead on Medellin.
Every day people die in Medellin.
Every day.
How many?
2 or 3 persons every day.
Every single day, and they're all gang related.
Yes.
Killings and whatever.
Yes.
And are they all shot? Yeah.
Something like this. Or these days it's more.
Kidnapping as well.
Yes. Yes.
That's scary. Okay, so very important to stay out of trouble in Colombia, even though it's much safer now than it used to be, because you couldn't come here 20 years ago, could you?
If you travel into Colombia, please don't talk with whatever.
Don't what?
Be sure.
Well, don't take drugs.
No.
Don't be just. Go
No,
to
you can
places.
take. You can take whatever you wanna take. Only be sure with what you're doing this.
With what?
With what? With what person?
Oh,
you're
with
doing
who?
it.
With who?
Okay.
So you have to make sure that you go to places with the right person who you can trust and is not going to mislead you into doing bad things in the bad places. Also, where you get robbed or kidnapped, for example. So this is why my friend Johanna is with me, because I would not be able to figure out where to go here in Medellin at all. So I know nothing about it. I'm new here, and yeah, she obviously lives here for a long time, or since forever, since she was born. And yeah, thank you very much for taking me around and showing me.
Just 26 years living here.
26 years on the planet. Well, I'm double that age. But I don't look that old, do I? Do I look old? Do I look old? How old am I actually? 54, I think. 54. So I'm double your age.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah,
You don't look like this.
I am. But I'm healthy and strong, and I eat good food, and I don't eat any crap. That's right.
It's fever.
Fever. All strong. Anyway, thank you very much. Again, so when you come to Colombia, be careful. Don't do stupid things. I advise not to take any drugs because I don't like drugs. I'm against drugs completely. I used to take drugs a long time ago. Stopped that 12, 14 years ago. It's very bad for you.
And don't visit the ladies on the street. This is not
Yes, I've heard that before. Don't go with the ladies in the street because they can also drug you and steal your money, and you can also get shot. I've been told. Many things can happen to those people. That is also why they have a ban in most hotels and apartments these days, right? If you're staying in a hotel or apartment, you can only stay yourself, and if you stay with someone else, they have to be registered officially with the police, otherwise they can't go in your room. So there are other places that don't do that, of course, plenty that don't, but the more civilized ones do. Everywhere I've stayed so far, you cannot take anyone in at all. If you do, you have to pay it double, and the person has to be registered. All right, well, that's it. Be careful when you come to Colombia. Otherwise, it's a fantastic country. Well, it is a fantastic country. Food is excellent. People are lovely, friendly. I love it. That's it.
And remember, Gabriel Garcia Marquez is more interesting than Pablo Escobar.
Okay, that's the author. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Rob's Health Crunch. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. There is more great content on the way from me about Cambodia, health, fitness, wellness, real healthy food, and great lifestyle habits. Don't forget to enable notifications so you'll know when the latest video is posted. Until then, here's some other great content I think you will enjoy.